have big dreams, not small ones. Not maybe someday dreams, real dreams. The kind you don't even say out loud because they matter too much. You can see yourself winning. You can see the life, the freedom, the confidence, the version of you that finally figured it out. It feels so real in your head. But then it's time to actually do the work, and everything stops. You freeze, you hesitate, you wait. You tell yourself, tomorrow I'll start. Tomorrow I'll be disciplined. Tomorrow will be different, and tomorrow comes and nothing changes. If this is you, listen closely, because you're not broken, you're not lazy, and you're definitely not alone. There are millions of people exactly like you, ambitious, intelligent, full of ideas, completely stuck. And the worst part, you know you're capable of more. That's what hurts the most. This isn't about motivation. This isn't about talent. This isn't about being a bad person. This is about psychology. This is about patterns your brain learned over time. And here's the good news. Anything learned can be unlearned. But first, you need to understand what's actually happening inside your mind. Let me guess what your days look like. You wake up with good intentions. Today is the day. Today you'll start. Today you'll finally move toward your goal. Then you check your phone, just for a second. That second turns into 10 minutes. 10 minutes turns into an hour. Suddenly, half the day is gone. You tell yourself, I'll start after lunch. Lunch comes, you feel tired, unmotivated, heavy, so you push it again. I'll do it tomorrow, when I have more energy. At night, you lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, feeling guilty, disappointed, frustrated with yourself. You promise, again, that tomorrow will be different. And for a moment, you believe it. But when tomorrow actually arrives, the motivation is gone. And you're back to scrolling, back to avoiding, back to doing everything except the one thing you know matters. This cycle hasn't been days, it's been months, maybe years. And now you're quietly wondering, is this just who I am? Here's what's really happening. Inside your brain, there's a war. One part of you wants greatness. It dreams big. It sets goals. It imagines success. But another part of you wants comfort, safety, ease. That part is terrified of discomfort, of failure, of rejection, of effort. And right now, comfort is winning. Not because you're weak, but because your brain is wired to avoid pain and chase pleasure. When you think about your goals, your brain doesn't see opportunity. It sees risk, uncertainty, work. So it offers you an escape. Scroll, watch, distract yourself. And when you do, you get a hit of dopamine, relief, temporary comfort. Your brain learns something dangerous. Avoiding feels good. So it keeps pushing you to avoid. This isn't laziness. This is survival mode. But here's the cost. Every day you avoid your goals, you train your brain to run from them. Every time you choose comfort, you teach yourself that your dreams don't matter. And every night you beat yourself up, you reinforce the belief that you're not good enough. That cycle gets harder to break the longer it goes. You probably think the problem is discipline, that successful people have something you don't, that if you just felt more motivated, everything would change. That's a lie. Motivation is a feeling. Feelings are unreliable. You don't build a life on motivation. You build it on structure, on systems, on small decisions repeated daily. And there's another trap keeping you stuck: perfectionism. You see success so clearly that anything less feels like failure. So you wait for the perfect plan, the perfect timing, the perfect version of yourself. But perfect never comes. Perfectionism isn't high standards. It's fear wearing a mask. Because if you never start, you never fail. And if you never fail, you never have to face the scary question, what if I'm not as good as I think? So you stay in fantasy, planning, dreaming, imagining, but deep down, you know the truth. Inaction, not failure, is the real enemy. Failure teaches. Failure builds skill. Failure moves you forward. Doing nothing teaches you nothing. Every person you admire failed more times than you've even tried. The difference? They kept moving. They took imperfect action. They started before they felt ready. They built momentum through consistency. That's what you need now, momentum. And momentum starts with a hard truth. You are not going to feel like doing it, ever. You don't wait for motivation. You move despite resistance, especially when you don't feel like it. Because every time you act through discomfort, you rewire your brain. You teach it that discomfort isn't dangerous. Start small, painfully small. 15 minutes, one paragraph, one call. Consistency beats intensity every time. You're not trying to change your life in a day. You're trying to